What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have got a great one for you today. If you're someone who loves RC crawling, but you want to get more into the rock crawling area, but you're not sure what steps to take, this is the video for you. Stay tuned, Radioheads. We've got some new designs in our merchandise store. Check it out, guys. Welcome to another great video from Radioactive RC Ranch. All right, guys, you want to transform your crawler into the ultimate rock crawler? This is the video for you. Okay, guys, what we have here is the latest RC. We are building this out to be the ultimate rock crawler. It seems that we have a lot of different RCs, but we want to make sure that they all have a purpose. So I have been building this out for the big Crawlapalooza event that's coming up. If you guys haven't heard of this event, you guys need to check out Disney, Oklahoma, coming up next week. It's going to be a great event. So this is my entry for the rock crawling contest, and I think it is very, very great for what it is. So when you're dealing with rock crawling, less is more, guys. So I have plenty of RCs where I have a lot of metal, a lot of jazz added on, roof racks, all sorts of things. But when you're dealing with rock crawling, less is definitely more. So let's get into what this is and why we picked a Traxxas TRX4 for this build. Now, I have an absolute astronomical amount of crawling miles under my belt, and guys, I own them all. I'm not biased towards one or the other, but I can tell you that the TRX4 is by far the best, most reliable off-road crawler on the market today. And they might come out with something different tomorrow, but as of today, this model is the model that I prefer when doing long distance crawling, or in situations where no fail is just that. It's a no fail mission. So all right, guys, that is the reason why we've chosen the TRX4. I think that the new Bronco wheelbase, just slightly longer than the old Bronco, is going to be a better fit. I really like the SCX10 wheelbase, so this is about as close as we can get. One of the reasons, guys, that I chose this TRX4 is for the portal axles. These portal axles are very valuable in getting over rocks, and I know you either love them or hate them. I really love these portal axles. So what we have is the factory bumper up here. I do have a tiger tail. If you guys haven't seen that tiger tail in action, it really saves weight as far as a winch is concerned. Look at this. We've got this rock grapple that we can pull out, grab into whatever surface we can grab into, and what it'll do is it holds a good amount of tension on that front, keeping it near the rocks as it crawls up over. It provides no pulling power other than the resistance within the mechanism, but when you're done, all you have to do is just let that go and put your grapple right back. And I think we got a nice little setup right there. Guys, these are one of the sexiest crawler tires I have ever seen. These are actually 2.0. Now, these are 1.9 tires, but the 2.2s, these are the way to go as far as I'm concerned. I really like how it stretches the tire just a little bit. It gives it a little bit more bite. It supports the weight. The foams don't sag as much as they do in the when they are on a 1.9 rim. So if you guys are ever wondering about putting this 1.9 tire on a 2.2 rim, I highly recommend it. And yes, it is absolutely doable. In fact, the Mercedes TRX6 comes with 2.2 tires and the 1.9. So there's a lot of RCs that already come like that. So it is not typically unusual. Now, if you can see inside there, I have my classic Yaw Racing Desert Lizard shocks. I have these on all of my crawlers. I highly recommend it. They are the best internal shocks I have found. Now, this is set up for full droop. If you see right there, it just sucks the body right down onto it itself. It's really going to hold close to that chassis when you're crawling over those rocks. So that's why you want a droop suspension. You do not want the lift suspension. You're just going to end up tumbling backwards. So, all right, guys, let's get the shell off. But before we do that, check out this tire cover. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, let's take a look. Get you guys situated there. Really love these new body clips that Traxxas is using. Very practical. All right, so let's set our body aside. Now, I have done a few aftermarket things. Get the rooster to say has his say in the TRX4 as well. We have added a couple things. These are the rock crawling lights. I highly recommend those, especially if you're going to be doing night crawling. It allows you to see everything that's going around your tire and wheel. Also gives you a cool glow underneath. When I say less is more, I truly mean that. You definitely want a heat sink and a fan for your motor, because you could be getting into situations where you're overheating it, especially if you need second gear, you're going to have a lot of wheel speed. So we do have the long battery in right here, but I do recommend keeping a small 3S battery up here. In fact, when we do our rock crawling and Crawlapalooza, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to put our small battery right up here. So as you can see, those desert lizards, look at that. They are just hugging anytime. Look, anytime you lift, it totally lets the chassis drop out from underneath of it, and it just holds everything so close. I love this setup, and I highly recommend these shocks. Very, very durable. All right, so the next thing you guys are going to want to change is the servo. Now, this TRX4 comes with, I'm not sure if they still come with plastic gear servos, but they are very inadequate. I think 7 kg. This is a 25 kg Amazon special that I love using. I just cannot kill these servos. Really, really great to have. The other thing that I highly recommend if you're going to start rock crawling is to get a couple skid plates. You don't want to eat into those differentials or those drive shafts, and these really help displace a lot of that energy away from the softer plastics. So now back to these wheels and tires. Now, I think this is probably the best and the biggest part of a rock crawling setup. You really need to have a set of metal, aluminum alloy wheels, because they provide a very low center of gravity. This also has the brass spacers. I'm not sure if they can be seen in there, but it does have brass spacers that Traxxas offers, so it adds a little extra weight down below. So, all right, guys, there is it in a nutshell. So let's take a look and see what this actually does. See if what I've put together actually works on the King of the Mountain course. All right, guys, let's check it out. This is kind of our entry level right here. All right, let's make sure our diffs are locked in. And they are. All right, let's have some fun. Wow, the suspension catching the body just a little bit. Now, these are the 90 millimeter shocks. These are not the 100s. Wow, really gripping everything. That suspension setup is definitely working. Just a little bit of body rub. Not bad though. That 25 kg servo really putting in some work on these rocks. Gosh, guys, I totally love that tire cover. Very different. They only have a couple, it seems like, on the market, so I'm always after something different. All right, let's see if we can make it up over our plank. You got to kind of oversteer this. I don't think you guys can really appreciate the angle without looking at it like this. All right, we got to kind of oversteer it here. All right. There we go. Oh, got that rear tire. Okay. Oh, this obstacle course is so much fun, guys. Very challenging in so many ways. Getting to the summit here. All right. Let's try something harder. Guys, something I didn't mention before is you should probably switch to a smaller pinion. On all my crawlers, I run a very small pinion. I really like the 9 and the 10 tooth. Oh, you get a little wheel hop there. Oh, that's no good. Let's see if our tiger tail can help us out here. Does this really work? Let's take a look. Let's get our hook fastened there. Let's see if we can get any traction. Oh, look at that, guys. It got us up to the next level. All right. Let's put that back in there. All right. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's going, it's trying. It's got it. Oh, yes. The red spider. Tackling the rocks. Look at that articulation, guys. Wow. That is incredible. And you really don't need the super expensive tires. These are actually fairly economical, guys, but the wheels sure holding that weight down towards the rocks. Just slowly crawling up there. Wow. What a machine. Where everybody gets stuck or falls off or has some catastrophe. This is the side of the mountain that I have been building this RC for. So let's take a look and see what it does. This has got one heck of a climb ahead of it, but I am sure it's up to it. If not, this is all about improving the hobby and making things better. If we don't get it this try, we will get it on the next try. But this is for Crawlapalooza, and I really want this RC to do well. All right, here we go. Come on. Dig. You know what I'm noticing, guys, is I'm not getting as much wheel hop out of the droop suspension. That is something that I have noticed. All right, let's back it down and let's see if we'll take a different line. Oh, look at it go. It's got it. All right. We're having some troubles here. I don't want to lose my grip. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take our trusty tiger tail out right here. And we're going to extend it out and hook it into the rocks right there. Let's see if we can find us a spot. Right there, maybe. All right, let's see if this will hold the front end down enough to where I can get this RC up and over. All right, we're pulling. Looks like we're stuck on that front axle. Let's see if it'll do it. I might have to back out of it a little bit, take another line. And see, that's the cool thing. I can back out of this with it still attached. All right, let's turn our tires and see if we can take another line. All right, look at that, guys. Oh, that is so smooth. It even released itself. Thank you. That was very convenient. Go gadget winch. That is a tiger tail, guys, that you will only see on the Radioactive RC Ranch. All right, let's continue up the hill. Look at this mossy top right here. Let's see if those tires dig in. Look at that. Just gorgeous wheels, guys. Just gorgeous. I really fell in love with these wheels the first time I saw them. Had to have them. Just had to have them. I think it is ready for Crawlapalooza. What do you guys think? You guys like the droop suspension? What do you guys like about it? What did you guys dislike about it? Do you guys think that that tiger tail is amazing? Put your comments down below. What do you guys think? Is that better than a winch? Is it simpler? What a fun build. And I believe this is going to be a contender at Crawlapalooza. Remember, guys, less is more in the rock climbing world. So hopefully you guys are learning something, and hopefully you guys are having fun with these videos. I sure am, and I can't wait to see you guys at Crawlapalooza. And hopefully you guys will have many smiles per hour out of your crawler RC. All right, guys, until the next time, we will see you Radioheads later.